In this project, we have successfully tested to hosting our website on the Amazon server. We have tested on three different methods. Tested on the local hosting, opening the website with localhost, and then with the S3 bucket with specific permissions, and then also using the amplify to host the server. I want to mention that as for the proposal, we have said that we use CloudFront, but however, when we use it for the testing, it cannot use it because we don't have the permission on this Amazon account. So we have to try another method and a workaround that using Amplify. We'll discuss about that later. First, I want to show you about the local first. As for our local host, this is a local, and I'm using the VPN to try it. As for the England, London, United Kingdom, and I refresh, the time to first byte will be 0, and the page loaded with 45 milliseconds. This is the normal situation, and then we'll use Japan. Okay, well, the page load is faster than England, and then we'll try to use American. Is likely the same because it's running in the local. We don't use the Amazon server. It's only a different different a little bit. And then let's move on to S3 bucket. S3 bucket. Well, before hosting a server, we have to set some permissions and some properties for it to be hosted. And I've set the bucket policy for this project assignment, and and the static website hosting. We have to use a link to make it happen. So this is the S3 bucket server, as this is the United States, and then refresh again. This will be the most accurate data. 247 and 268 around these numbers. And then let's try on the Tokyo. As for Tokyo, it's nearly the same, 223 and 241. And then we'll try United Kingdom. It'll be much little bit longer, 335 and 353. Okay, and then we're going to talk about the amplify. Well, the amplify amplify is nearly the same as CloudFront. The this but the CloudFront is using the server. I mean the website will be putting into S3, and CloudFront will be grabbing the website from the S3. But Amplify, it has another function, is that it can use GitHub. When you can it can use GitHub committed items, like you put the website into the GitHub and it will deploy it on the AWS server with Amplify, and it can do it like the pipeline CI/CD, something like that. Then we'll talk about the performance as for the Amplify. First, we'll test about the England. England is much faster of the first byte, but however, as for the page load, it took a little bit longer. Let's go to America. America likely the same. TTFP is faster, but the page load is a little bit longer. Oh, I want to mention that the total load time is the time that all the image and HTML, JavaScript, or CSS all should be loaded. That's the time that it used. Next is the Japan, Tokyo. Wow, Tokyo is way more faster. The TFB is 66 and the page load is 154. Because why is this fast is because that the server, AWS server, is in Tokyo. So that is just straight to the server and it's very quick. As for the other two, the my only VPN only have the Miami, and the AWS server I don't have this, so that will take some time, and London as well. Well, this the project and is successfully tested, and thank you.